Hello everyone, I'm Duke James, and this is a continuation of my Castilian colonization campaign. So I took the liberty of fighting Cochin, declaring war on them, so I'm going to fight them now. Technically fight, because they don't have many troops. They got 3,000 men, tech 20, so I'm going to siege them down, take these two provinces from them. That'll give me a entryway into the very rich Ceylon trade node, which has 35 ducats in it. For reference, if I can get there, the Tyrrhenian has 34 ducats in it, so it's very rich over here. And then I'll probably fight Bamani for Goa, or Goy, I guess. They changed it from Goa to Goy. That's not going to give me a dominant position, because I'm probably just going to take this one node, but it'll give me a position in the Konkan trade node, and then I'll transfer trade power to the African East Coast trade node. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to probably conquer Madagascar to give me a dominant position in the African East Coast, and then once this core is finished in, was it 9 years? 8.5 years, I'll change my trading port to the Tyrrhenian, and then I'll transfer all of the ducats over there. And then so while I'm fighting Madurai, I'm going to fight the Mamluks as well. Probably take ducats from them. I want to try to take this province so I can border the Ottomans and warn them so they don't go to war with the Mamluks. I could probably warn them right now anyway. I don't border the Mamluks, so the warning wouldn't... Okay, I already warned them. I don't know... I don't border the Mamluks, so I assume the Ottomans can attack the Mamluks, but they haven't, so maybe that doesn't matter, but I'm going to try to get this, either that or this province, so I can get a claim. I'd rather have this one, because then I get the double, I border the Mamluks, and I can get a claim. So I just take this province. That province, or this province, one of those provinces. Alright, so that's my current plans. I'm probably going to release an Indian colonial nation. I've never done it before. Let's see, let's collect for now in this node. It's probably not going to be any money because I have no trade power right now. I wrote something from the burghers, and I'm building units over here to send over because Madurai is the big dog over here, and they have 53,000 population, 53,000 troops. Coffee, ooh, I'm getting some good stuff over here. Bermuda immediately has coffee. This province immediately has coffee. Nice. In terms of colonies, I am building two colonial nations, one right here and one over here. I'm going to get the next idea here, which is 2 colonists. So I'll have 8 colonies going. I don't think I'm going to go over it. I'm not going to go over 8, just because there's not that many colonial nations left. There's one right here, Louisiana, one right here, which I can get, but I don't think they'd be very powerful for a while. And then colonial Eastern America, the trade doesn't even flow to me, these two. And then down here, so 8 colonies, I should be able to get 2 more colonial nations going after I finish these 2. Yep, so that's my plan there. I think what I'll do is I'll have 6 colonists forming 2 nations, and then 2 colonists hitting up trade provinces over here. Because there's like 3 or 4, 5, 6 maybe provinces that have trade modifiers along the coast to India that I haven't gotten so far. So I could pick those up. Plus there's these provinces as well. Alright, so that's my plan. And a lot of people are mentioning vassals. Telling me to annex vassals, but the thing with the vassals is I'm not going to annex Tlemcen because they're still Sunni, and the whole reason I got them was to convert them to Christianity, which hasn't happened yet. I've sent a bunch of missionaries to our subjects. The only problem with this is you need war exhaustion less than 1, so I can't do it all the time. Especially now that I'm fighting so many wars, my war exhaustion has been above 1, so I can't send it every time it's enabled because of the war exhaustion. And then Kaibala has Sunni provinces as well, so I'm not going to convert them. I'm not going to annex them. Egypt has Sunni provinces as well, plus they're pretty far away, so that communication efficiency would be pretty high. And I want to feed them other territories as well. I'll probably just leave them unannexed. See, that's the thing with me. Sometimes in these campaigns, I just leave like permanent vassals. And then Morocco is Catholic, although this province, I took it from them, it reconverted to Sunni, which happens sometimes. They're all Catholic for the most part, except a couple provinces. But to annex them, it would cost 1,941 dip. It would take me, what is that, 33 years of 5 dip a month. So I'd be pretty far behind in terms of dip techs. In some of these provinces, it's a lot of mountain regions, so I'm not sure how much of a benefit I would get from some of these things because of the communication efficiency would be so high. So what I'm doing is I'm just stealing the coast from them. I'm stealing the coasts. That'll reduce the amount that it costs in dip. And the coasts are really what gives me the benefit anyway. See, like these two provinces, their communication efficiency is just going to be so bad because they're so far inland and they're surrounded by mountain provinces. And then Portugal, I could integrate Portugal. I think they would take like 30 years as well. I'm kind of just going to let them colonize though. In terms of the colonization, my thinking's probably wrong, but I'm thinking back to the base game where it's the more colonial nations you have, the better it is. So what I would do is I would let my vassal colonize and get colonial nations, and then I would have 2 colonial nations in 1 colonial nation region, and then you would get more benefit from that. So that's kind of my thinking now. They do have a colonial nation, Portuguese Haiti. It might not be the correct thinking in terms of this mod, but because of the communication efficiency, but you know, I'm just doing it anyway. This is my first attempt at colonization in like 5 patches, so if I do something wrong, bear with me. Alright, now we can go. I'll collect from trade here as well. Oh no, Sienna's no longer transferring trade. Sienna, give me back that trade power. they're outraged a number of countries, and I'm not allied or guaranteeing them. So I could guarantee them. I do have an extra slot because I picked up a diplomat advisor for the improved relations to help with war, aggressive expansion. He just has to become unoutraged. Maybe. So I am taking trade from two provinces, from two vassals. So that should be enough. Once he becomes unoutraged. Yep, okay. So he just has to become unoutraged. Oh no, this event again. Estates are restless. Let's see. Refuse. Gain corruption. 30% chance of losing a stability point, or lose 5 absolutism. I'm going to risk the stability point. I did revoke a greater noble privilege, and I didn't lose any stability points, and I have 2 stabilities, so... Alright, perfect. That went well. These ships are not going to make it back. They're not going to make it up there. I'll have them stop off in the Cape. Cotton is going to be produced in Pensacola. Where's that? Oh, cool. Let's move them over. They're allied with Mercuria and Jared. That's fine. So let's do take whatever province doesn't have fort level. Let's do Giza. Send the cannon. The cannon to Cairo. Send those ships out. It's a 2-2-1. Four over there and the rest to Giza. Send those ships back. These sieges are not going well. So how much, 26 aggressive expansion if I took this province, but I can take it. So the coalition is a -1 for a couple Mexican countries and Florence, so nobody really cares about me taking provinces from the Mamluks. Poor Mamluks. Nobody cares about them. I think there's 3 cannon over here. Sunni fanatics in Kaibala. It's not good timing. Fortunately, these sieges will go pretty quickly. This siege has not progressed at all. I should probably... I'll send them up north. Siege down that province. Then once the ships are repaired, then I can send them back. Alright, Siena doesn't hate me anymore. They will transfer 30%, that's good. I'll take it. I'll let that go for a couple more months and then bring those ships over. So I'd like to get all of their ducats. Technically it's not all of their ducats, but they can take out loans and give me ducats. That'd be nice. I think if I go down here and take some of these provinces, they should capitulate. Who's this? Venice. Venice? Are you fighting anyone, Venice? You're fighting Padua. Why do you want access through my territories? Alright, Cairo was taken. I'll continue down south. Translation of the Quran. Study its errors to use against the heathens. Move 40 towards fanaticism. I don't really want massive fanaticism. Kind of like the idea of switching to tolerance. just going to go with it is irrelevant to us. Destroy the Kaaba. Is that a new mission? I don't remember getting that mission. Seeing that mission ever. Hey, do you guys want to just, you know, give up? No? Okay. That's cool too. You can continue fighting. Alright, let's move them down there. They don't want to give up either. Send the ships over. Took Dumyat. I think it would be a lot of aggressive expansion if I took that province. The Ottomans, the Mamluks, the Ottomans get really mad. I'll hold off for now. As long as the Ottomans don't threaten that province, I can take it, because nobody else is going to take it besides the Ottomans. So, if I keep the Ottomans, if I warn them, then they'll never attack the Mamluks, and then I can take it whenever I want. We won that siege, not this siege though. Send these guys back. You can continue south. This is show superiority, so if I win this fight, which I mean I will win it after I win this fight, they should probably want peace. Did they delete a troop or leave? Alright, so they'll accept. The reason why I don't take this province is because Madurai would join a coalition. And I don't want Madurai to join a coalition yet. If I take all the provinces, then for some reason a bunch of small powers in Europe get mad at me. So I'll hold off for now. And wait, what? Okay. Something screwy happened here, but something screwy happened here, and they can give me 8,200 ducats, and you know, I'm gonna do it. Why not? I didn't do it. This is not me. I did not do it. I did not do anything here. It's the game messed up, so I'm gonna take those 8,200 ducats. I mean, why not? It's not me cheating. I'm pretty sure his limit was 190 ducats, but they gave me 8,200 ducats. Did that? I think that absolutely destroyed my. Nope. I was thinking it was going to destroy my inflation, but it didn't. So, yeah. I'm rich now. rich in wealth. I can take the next idea. So, I'll have an extra colonist now. I'll send him to... I think I'll send him right... Actually... Whoops. Okay, since he didn't actually arrive, I can remove him. With no problem. I'm gonna send one right here, actually, because I want to grab this for Colombia. These guys are not doing anything for some reason. They can go to... I guess I can't go to Ceylon yet. I'll send them to the African East Coast to protect trade. I'm gonna recall this guy. And Ceylon. Because I want to put one in South Africa and then one in the east coast of Africa. And then hopefully I'm able to get an extra merchant and I can put him in Ceylon, and then I'll have an uninterrupted chain of merchants from Ceylon to Konkan to East Africa to South Africa to Congo to the Guinea coast, and then I need another merchant over here, and then one in the West Mediterranean. There's a lot of merchants I need. I'm gonna have to take some guys off of Cartagena and Mississippi. But I'll wait until I transfer, because it's kind of worthless now. Alright, so those 10 guys, those 10 ships are going to pick up those guys. And bring them here, and then I will conquer Madagascar. And I'll wait until I have a diplomat. I'm going to collect for now. Once they're in the node, then I can have them transfer, and they won't take months to get there because they're already there. So I want to set those guys up so I can just immediately start transferring trade. Alright, well, let's see. I guess I don't need ducats anymore. Thank you, Cochin, for your generous contribution. Are they 8,000 ducats in debt? Because they're never going to be able to recover from that. They have no debt. Alright, so those ducats just appeared out of nowhere. Yeah, so I really don't need these ducats then. Can I give this to Egypt? Because I want to build the Suez Canal. I should probably use these ducats for the Suez Canal. I cannot be made a core. I think in order for that, you have to border it? You can take it without going all the way around, because I did that in my Milan campaign. I think they still can't... If I give that to them, would they be able to do it then? Yes. Okay, so that's what you have to do. If I took this, it would be Mexican power, Cochin, Mexican power, Mamluks, obviously Florence, Ottomans, Venice. You know what? I think I'll do this. I'll just give them this province, and then I'll take Suez in the next war. Can I take war reps? Yes. Okay, so I'll just take war reps instead of direct cash. Alright. Take the lowest amount of ducats. I could found an Indian trade company. That corruption is pretty bad. The Diplo relations negative is pretty bad. Diplo cost is pretty bad. I'm undecided on this. I like the merchant and the trade power abroad, but the inflation relations, all the negatives are pretty bad. I'll think about it. For now, I am going to end this part here and pick it up in the next part. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.